Hello, hello. How are we all doing today? Don't worry, everybody. This time I had actual food before I started streaming. Like a beef bowl with genuine nutrition. And I have some water. So. Lord, I can only drink so much, y'all. But I appreciate that we're starting this stream with everybody deciding that I need to eat and drink. I appreciate you. I am drinking. Especially since it's Sylus today, so I'm gonna be a little thirsty. Y'all, if I drink all the water right now, I'm not going to have any water for the stream. Oh, hey, Chaos. Oh my gosh. So yes, hello to everyone out there on Twitch and YouTube. Hi, Kara. To all my chatters, to all my lurkers. To my crazy voidlings. As always, Nikki is in both chats. She is in mod mode. The literal thing. And not a state of mind, which is what I legitimately thought that was for a while. And it's fine. Everything's fine. Look, I've learned I know better now. Mod mode is a genuine screen in Twitch. It's cool. Yes, Miz, I totally saw that. It cracked me the hell up. Nekomalia, hello! Welcome to the Twitch stream. Okay, children, we are back in business. I cannot tell you how excited I am after that 2-week hiatus to be back, to be talking Love and Deepspace main story with all of you. This is yay team. I'm so thrilled. So we are back and we are on chapter 2 of Death and Rebirth. All from Deepspace is the name of the chapter. We are still in Sylus's arc, so this will be the closing end of Sylus's arc in Death and Rebirth, and be setting up for Zayne in chapter 3, which we will be doing next week. We're doing about a chapter a week because it usually takes us about 3 to 4 hours to get through these. And I want to give us time for emotional responses, theory crafting, and all that jazz. I'm doing a bit better today, Kara. Thanks so much for asking. I have been fighting off this cold, flu, whatever the hell it was, and looks like we are getting on the other side of it. Finally, after a couple of days. So much better. Much better. It is an absolute dance party in Twitch. Which, just because I've received this question a couple of times, y'all, I do not have a preference for where you decide you would like to watch me. If YouTube is where you're comfortable and what you like, then please join Nikki and I from YouTube. That is perfectly fine. If you enjoy Twitch, feel free to watch in Twitch. It's a little more interactive there, not gonna lie, just because of the way Twitch is set up. It's got more features that lets us play around with each other. But still, wherever you are most comfortable, please feel free to join us from there. I'm not going to sit here and be like, you must attend in Twitch. Like, that's just not what I'm going to do. That's not what I'm going to tell you. I want you to be wherever you are most comfortable, darling. Mother wants you comfortable. Okay, so, Lord. Just as a heads up, though, for the YouTube folks, you do tend to be my more relaxed, level-headed children. My Twitch is where my unhinged babies are, so there may be a couple of times where I have to hold the Twitch chat down. Okay, we ready? Oh, wait. Yes, King, I see you have raised your hand. What would you like to raise your hand for? Are you asking a question? Or are we just being silly? Oh, yes. Yes, you are a prime example of Twitch chat. Ms., I appreciate the self-awareness that you were raising your hand to as one of my chaos babies. Oh my God, Charter! Oh my gosh, Charter, thank you so much for the gifted subs. That's such a way to start off this return to this. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. And on that note, again, thank you, Charter. On that note, let's get into this. Let's get into Sylus. I'm so excited. I'm excited for a lot of reasons to get into Sylus, but I mean, let's get into the story here because that's safe-ish. Cool. Chapter 1. Welcome back. And do let me know, y'all, about if the sound's okay. All right? If you're not hearing the game. Look, this was a long time ago and Otto wasn't doing well at the time. It's fine. Shadow. Sorry, minor coughing fit. As the protofield dissipates, the massive wanderer vanishes with it. The modified shell is still present when I fall to the ground. The arena's floor gives way because of the impact. I plunge into the boundless darkness along with the debris. My descent ends with a violent crash. Clouds of dust billow out around me. My entire body feels shattered. Waves of pain slam into me. My right arm, I can barely move it. Please don't be broken. Clutching my stiff right shoulder, I squeeze through the cracks of the broken shell. A beam of light streams down through the hole above. It illuminates my position and reveals I'm in the middle of a towering corridor. Where's Sylus? The floor was completely destroyed. Wonder if he also fell down. Sylus! Sylus? No response. I hope he's okay. Suddenly, I feel a faint tremor in my chest. I whip my head toward the end of the corridor. Its source is there. The vibration is soothing, and it gradually syncs with my heartbeat. My feet start moving on their own. It's as if someone is pulling invisible strings.
active life form detected. Verifying identity. Verification complete. Welcome back. 0, 0.
The sudden system malfunction warps the announcement into eerie static. It echoes between the high walls of the corridor.
Welcome back, Researcher Wesley.
Well, that's awkward.
Welcome back, Researcher Dimitri.
So here's the question. Who's Wesley? Who's Wesley? That's not ringing a bell for me. Is Wesley Josephine's last name? Because they don't just casually mention names for funsies in Love and Deep Space. So something to put a pin in and think about. Dimitri, I'm surprised for a moment, but the name fails to stir any significant emotions. I knew he was someone important.
Welcome back, Researcher Josephine.
See, Josephine is separate. So she's not, she is not, Researcher Wesley. So that's, Wesley's still up in the air. Grandma. As each name is announced, the system's voice becomes gentler. The empty corridor is seemingly filled with the shadows of people walking through it once again.
Congratulations on regaining consciousness. Subject 001. How are you feeling today?
Wesley is the 6th LI. The voice is quiet, as though it's waiting for my response. Grandma's documents also referred to me as a subject, and this system addressed me with the numerical designation 001. My voice. It's me, right?
The following has been detected in the test subject's emotional state: confusion, weariness, and anxiety. Physical pain signals are also present. Subject 001. Do not be afraid. The nearest researcher is located in the observation room for demonstrations. You are currently 126 meters away. Please follow the guidance lights immediately to receive assistance.
The fact that this entire system is programmed to keep her calm and reassured on, like, how she's feeling, where the nearest human being is, because her memory is jacked so much. Ms., it would have been interesting if MC had found out here that Caleb had been a subject here too. That would have been wild. That would have been absolutely wild if that occurred. A pale blue light materializes on the floor. Arrows pulsate one after another and beckon me to venture deeper into the facility. As I walk, more passages branch off from both sides of the corridor. Okay, everybody, let's remember these. So they've got the Deepspace Signal Analysis Lab, Cosmic Archaeology Archives, Genetic Extraction and Analysis Center. The Gaia Research Center's scope of scientific endeavors is far more extensive than I thought. I keep walking until I see Life in the Future Backtracker. So there's There's Xavier. Life from a higher plane of existence, emissary of the divine. So there's Zayne. Life from the ancient ocean, Lemurian civilization. There's Rafayel. Don't tell me Rafayel is also. The labels point to different corridors, and each corridor houses a unique specialized research team. So they specifically state those. There is, at this moment, no mention that references Caleb and no mention that references Sylus. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Finally, I spot the sign for the Unicorn Research Team. It's pointing to the most prominent door at the end of the corridor. My heart pounds in my chest. The truth I've been waiting for is within my reach, yet I'm hesitant. I'm suddenly afraid of facing my past. Yes, Nikki, very important clarification. There is no direct mention of Caleb. And there is no direct mention of Sylus at this point. The Unicorn Research Team, I do want to point out, that specific symbol, the unicorn. 1, mythical, 2, unique, wholly unique. And very hard to catch or see. We're going to have like this. There's so much lore. There's so much lore. So much symbolism. Makes me so happy. Maybe this is just a trap. Yes, my love. It is. It is a trap. I'm glad that you're clocking that. What is Jenna's last name? Do we know? But I've come too far to turn back now. I press my hand against the sensor in the center of the door. The resonance triggers a vibration, and blue light courses through the circuit. It illuminates the massive door that has been dormant for so long. The heavy metal doors slide apart, and warm light pours in. I turn my head away and raise my hand to shield my eyes.
What game are we playing today?
In a dreamlike haze, I watch as a tiny girl runs past me and throws herself into the familiar embrace of the figure standing in the light. Grandma. I take half a step back and rub my eyes. The vision vanishes along with the warm light. I'm going to pause the game for a second because I don't want it to get ahead of me. Can we talk for a second about Josephine? Like, can we have this moment? Can we have this confessional? I realize that there is a trend or theme within media about redemption, especially in Eastern media, in anime and manga. You see this a lot about a former antagonist being redeemed, or being made, like, their past actions minimized, eventually, you know, just kind of swept to the side. Like, they said they're sorry and they did something, so it's all okay. How do we feel about the game's actions towards Josephine? Because let's be blunt about what Josephine did. Josephine tortured a child, a baby. She literally tortured a very small child, killed her repeatedly, over and over and over and over again, for science, quote unquote. To the point where the child's memory was so continuously wiped, we have an automated system designed to keep her emotionally stable and to let her know where the nearest adult was. Those aren't actions of someone who deserves atonement in my eyes. Or let me put it this way. Not atonement, redemption. I believe in atonement. I support atonement. I believe that anyone, no matter what you did, deserves their atonement arc. But atonement does not guarantee redemption, nor does it guarantee forgiveness in my eyes. By all means, atone, because atonement is the path you choose to take to make up for your past wrongs. Like, go forth, atone for them, but don't expect forgiveness and don't expect to get access. And I find it incredibly creepy that not only does Josephine torture her, but then takes her in after the fact and raises her, like literally raises her. And kind of, it's at no point does she prepare MC for any of this. Like, gave her no information, gave her nothing, left MC blind. And sure, if she wanted to wait until MC was a little older to emotionally process all of this, absolutely valid. I don't think you go telling a 12-year-old all of this. That's a lot. But like when MC turned 18, 19, 20, when she went away to home to become an adult and be a hunter, like Josephine kept her mouth shut and then put the onus on that responsibility on Zayne of all things. Like, hey, if I cack it, you can go ahead and give her this information. I'm not going to face the repercussions of my past actions. But I'm going to make Zayne bear that burden. And I'm going to make Zayne have to hold MC's hand. Not that he's against that. Zayne loves MC and, of course, is happy to do that. But it was not Zayne's responsibility to be the messenger in this at all. He's the divine's emissary, not Josephine's. So I'm curious what all of you, Josephine, I have a lot of unhappy feelings about Josephine and her actions, and the way they kind of drag this out and still have MC. I feel sadness from MC. I don't feel any anger. I don't feel any betrayal from her. And it's the one thing about this narrative that makes me kind of go, I'm sorry, what? Because if I were the one to find out that my grandmother had experimented on me as a child and done horrible things to me, then raised me and just let me live in ignorance, I would be pissed. I would feel betrayed. And yes, there is the complexity of this is someone that I love, and reconciling Josephine versus grandma, but we don't really get that from MC. We don't get any conflict from her. We just get this sadness, like, oh, grandma, I miss you. I wish you were here. And then maybe an occasional bone throw of, I wish you could have told me. And yes, there is compartmentalization. I can absolutely see that, Iris. As a valid reason. But in order to compartmentalize, you have to feel something first to compartmentalize it. And I never got the initial rage or something that she would need to compartmentalize. Carrie, you're kind of neutral on this. Can you expand? I'd like to Why do you, what makes you feel neutral about it? I'm curious. And then sorry, I need to scroll back in Twitch. You all had some feelings? So Shadow, you don't believe she deserves a redemption arc either. Ms. thinks that MC could have a crash out about Josephine in a future Caleb chapter, fully coming to an understanding of what she did to MC and Caleb. That could also be, they could also be holding it reserved for Caleb's main storyline, and maybe that's where we get some more of Caleb going, hey, I was tortured too, friends. Because I could absolutely see her be righteous on behalf of Caleb and less of herself. Yeah, Nikki, I feel the same. Yeah, it's when it comes to Caleb, she's far more protective. And she does strike me as someone who's like, look, I don't give a damn what you say about me, but if you harm the people I care about, I'm going to cut you. Like, she does have that vibe. Frost, do you think we should be given the choice to say we do or we don't in story, I'm assuming? Shadow, I don't care what your philosophy is. I don't care how old she is or how she regretted her actions. She hurt probably hundreds of children, and when she got Caleb and MC out, she doesn't give herself or them the opportunity to be upfront about what happened. Absolutely valid, especially considering Caleb would technically remember all of that and everything that was done for them. Yes. I think it's okay to have a character change and try to make up for what they've done. Forgiveness is up to the person who transgressed against. Absolutely true. Exactly, Iris. She absolutely just had left the, hey, some stuff happened in the paperwork. No explanation, nothing. Oh, Neko, I really like this perspective. How do we feel about soldiers following orders given by someone else? I guess that's how I see the whole Josephine thing. I guess Caleb was the one in charge of her atonement. That is a very interesting comparison. And Kara over on YouTube, just simply I feel like I don't have enough information. I'm following from MC's point of view. By all means, if her actions were more in line of sight for me, I would probably feel the same. Fair, absolutely fair. Shadow, however, I can kind of understand MC's avoidance of that topic because Josephine is dead and there's never going to be any closure for MC if she really let herself feel that. Charter, how do we know that she even planned to seek forgiveness? Could her adoption of the test subjects be a self-serving act as well? If not for atonement, what is the endgame for Josephine? Revenge? Mitigating a risk she saw in them that others ignored? Did Sylus or Xavier find her and hang her from the ceiling? That is absolutely valid. Is she seeking redemption for redemption's sake, or atonement for atonement's sake? Or is Josephine trying to assuage her own guilt, which is a far more selfish motivation for adopting Caleb and MC? We have a lot of thoughts and feelings, and I'm so glad that I'm not alone in these thoughts and feelings. And then Fluorescent says, it's been so long since I played this. I thought Josephine was good cop in her mind because she just asked because she just asked here, what game are we playing today? Yes, but doesn't that also make it more sinister? Because, yes, what game are we playing today? She's kind to MC's face, but that kindness didn't stop her from experimenting. But her perspective, I suppose, yes, it could absolutely Josephine being like, well, I was kind to her. I did my best given the circumstances. But I agree. Josephine might have viewed herself as a good cop in her mind. Nora Hicks! Mama, I blame you for being late because I'm obsessed with protective custody. Oh! Yay! Thank you so much for reading. What chapter are you on, Norix? I'm absolutely curious. Iris in Rain. Maybe I'm misremembering, but what if the escape was sanctioned? Like it was meant to be more easily keep tabs on MC without putting her in danger. Crazy thought, probably. I think the escape is connected to the Chrono Shift catastrophe, though, if I remember correctly, in the timeline. Ooh, chapter 6? Oh, you're going to have some fun. Oh, I can't wait for you to... Oh, you're hitting some fun points. You're hitting some fun points. I know for me, I can never ask my mother about her past, or her experiences. I can empathize with MC on that. Yes, absolutely valid. This woman was technically a parental figure, and sometimes confronting or speaking to your parents about some of the things they experienced can be awkward. Absolutely fair. I mean, it's still protection is protection no matter the source of or reason why that person is protecting you to a degree. It gives time to grow, to get out, to get stronger. Ms., I have that feeling when I think of MC and Kayla's relationship. I think Max and Fang and da-da-da. Maximum ride. Oh my gosh. Okay. I needed to get some feelings off my chest, and I wanted to take the temperature of everybody in terms of how they feel about Josephine. I know that there are a few of us who joke, fuck Josephine, right up there with fuck Astra. But I wanted to see the perspectives of everybody on Josephine in the story and your view on her character. So, thank you for indulging me. Let us return to the mystery. Under the harsh blue LED lights, a figure stands behind the doorway. They slowly turn to face me. You.
You're finally here. It's been a while, Subject 001.
Bitch, I have a name. And it isn't Subject 001. And I'm going to turn the game up just a hair.
Our little bomb.
Nikki. No, that was all me, darling. Okay, welcome to the stream. Chapter 2. From greatness to madness. Dimitri. Nora says, the fact that MC calls Josephine grandma and didn't have language for it always wild to me. Yes. Yes. Okay. Hi, bye. Thank you so much for popping in. I don't mind a hi bye. You can do is this a flyby, a drop by? It's not a drive by. It's a drop by. So that's why everything here still works, even though it was abandoned for years. The real reason you're in Charon, it's because you're guarding the research center.
Of course. This place holds the buried dreams of countless researchers, the seeds of world-changing discoveries. In addition,
Dimitri spreads his arms. It's somewhat of a dramatic, welcoming gesture.
it's where you were born, your first home in this world.
I tighten my grip on the gun at my waist. I'm waiting for the next outrageous revelation.
Back then, the research team accompanied you every day. We raised you as if you were our own child. We believed you represented humanity's most intimate connection with deep space.
A flickering hologram appears behind him. Fragmented faces of figures huddled together manifest before dissolving into light and shadow. I don't recognize any of them, yet a warmth wells up from the depths of my heart.
After the Chrono Rift catastrophe, our team was disbanded. Many of us disappeared without a trace. I'm the only one who stayed here to keep watch. I knew you would return one day. I've been waiting for you for a long time.
Considering one of the through lines for Caleb's story arc across all iterations and memories is we are born from the same source, I would assume if MC manifested here, so did Caleb. Their souls are always tied and born. They are the two flowers from the single stem. They are born from the same source. They are the mirrors of each other. So I would assume if MC manifested here, Caleb manifested here, or was born, if not at the same time, from the same place, even if there was a delay of some sort, or he was the first and then she came and she's perfection and he is flawed, or something of the sort. That would be what makes sense to me, given the narrative through line that they've given Caleb. You already knew who I was when you saw me at Charon.
Why, of course. I can recognize our most precious treasure anywhere. Your power is unique, after all.
He unconsciously moves half a step. Upon seeing me back away warily, his voice becomes even gentler.
Don't be afraid, my child. I've been waiting for you this whole time. I must atone for the sin I left behind. I know you have many questions. Go ahead. Ask them. I'll tell you everything you want to know.
Seeing the sincerity in his eyes, I hesitate. Should I ask him a question? I might be close to the truth this time. I need to hear what he has to say. You said I was born here. Why don't you tell me what happened back then?
While not an ancient beginning, it was still sacred nonetheless.
A hologram of an energy graph depicting the process of planetary evolution appears in the center of the ruins. Planets are born and eventually they die. Then they're reborn only to die again. Visibly moved, he stares at the floating data curves on the display.
It's a beautiful cycle.
I asked about my origins, not humanity's. You don't have to start from where the Earth was formed.
You think this is the life cycle of a planet? It's not. It's a representation of your life, your power.
Is he crazy? Go on.
You are Ever's most wonderful, most magnificent creation!
A blank expression appears on my face. I can't even pretend to play along anymore. But Dimitri doesn't care about whether his audience is responding or not.
It began in 2034, when humanity received a faint signal from deep space. Once it was decoded, it revealed a story about a planet's quest for immortality. An ordinary planet achieved immortality by harnessing an inexhaustible cosmic energy source. They inspired us.
Hello, Sylus is calling. You might want to check that story again. It's a bad ending.
And so, we conducted an experiment using collisions to recreate this inexhaustible cosmic energy. After several failed attempts, one proved to be a success. The energy manifested. However, no one expected it to appear inside a child's body.
Yeah, Nikki, that's kind of what I'm getting. Xavier and Sylus are the start of it all.
And that child was you. The powerful energy fluctuations we were waiting for, they came from you. The power was impossible to analyze and measure. It only grew stronger as time passed.
So, don't move, Dimitri. What I'm interpreting this as is that they literally, like, it's like CERN. Is that the name of it in Switzerland? They're doing the black hole experiments, essentially. They're trying to recreate this energy action. And when it finally happens, the light, like, picture cinematically, the white light, everybody covers their eyes. Oh my God, can't see a thing. So much energy, so much power. And then when the light clears, there's just a baby in the middle of the room. That's what he makes it sound like. And I don't know if that's actually, because she also has protocore fragments in her heart. An aether core fragment in her heart. So is it that Ever put is it that they put the aether core into the child and it fully manifested? Or is it that she literally came from the energy explosion? We now have a baby filled with a lot of power, and the aether core thing came later, is what I'm trying to figure out, is the cause and effect here, the timeline. I see what they're trying to say, but I'm still a little confused because it literally sounds like bright white light, baby. At least that's what I'm getting. Is that what everybody else is getting from this? Because it feels like that's what he's saying, that she was literally born from an explosion and just fully manifested as this little, as magic dust, baby. The real Star Child. Take that, EA. Yeah. It sounds like she was taken from a portal. Ooh, that's fun. Oh, Kara, I love that. Well, remember, because there's also Ms. that moment where she remembers the chronoshift catastrophe and she's running from that wanderer, and then she mentions the sudden pain in her heart, almost like shrapnel. So there is that possibility that that's where the Aether Core came from. But it does sound like we've got explosion, baby. It is how I'm currently viewing it. I love Kara's interpretation as if the explosion opened a portal and there was a child, and then the child just came through the portal and it's like they snatched her. That's a fun interpretation, especially considering if we think about it. If we think about Sylus's timeline specifically, because this is his chapters in Death and Rebirth, about how we know from the Silverwing myth that both she and Sylus went flailing through a portal. So she could have been reborn. That could have been the moment that she's reborn, is that through that portal, that's when Ever managed to do the energy collision. It opens the portal. Her soul is pulled from that portal thing that she and Sylus were traveling down, and that's how she and Sylus get separated originally. There's that interpretation. Norik says, so there was a signal from Deepspace, they answered, and an 8-year-old MC manifests possibly from the tunnel. I think her Aether Core heart was fragmented from the chronoshift catastrophe. Yeah. Yep. I totally see that. Oh my god, MC is She-Ra! Oh, Miz, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay, let's carry on with this madness.
It grew like a planet and reached its peak on day 27. Then it started to decay on day 36. On day 41, it disappeared completely, dead. Then it was followed by an explosion. But shortly after, your power reconstituted itself and began to grow once again, just like a planet. Therefore, we believe the power of the Aether Core within your body is equivalent to the energy of a planet.
See, there it is, the Aether Core. With growing intensity, his gaze gradually shifts from the hologram to me. It's as if he's seeking my confirmation. I don't believe it. You're not sick in the head, right? Fascinating. Nikki, why do I read that fascinating in your voice? Oh, bestie. I break eye contact and take a few steps back to observe the moving hologram before me. I didn't come here to listen to the delusional manifesto of a loser. Ooh. Given your current mental state, do you really expect me to believe anything you're saying? Maintaining a calm expression, I push down my chaotic thoughts and steal a glance at Dimitri's fanatical expression. I don't think he's telling me the whole truth. Maybe I can make him reveal more information. Oh my god, bestie, you're asking more questions. I'm so proud of you, MC. You're asking follow-up questions at the right time. Rather than believe I was created through collision experiments, I suspect, you conducted these experiments on an innocent child. Before you deny it, you should answer my question first. Why would cosmic energy specifically take on a human form? Dimitri's outstretched arms are slowly lowered as a look of dejection appears on his face.
I don't blame you for being skeptical. Even we who witnessed your birth firsthand were at a loss. We didn't know if we should let you grow up like a normal person or use you as a resource. Would this immense power lead to catastrophe?
Ah, there goes that caring facade. Took you long enough. Referring to this place as my first home and talking about a magnificent creation, in the end, it was about making a massive profit. Even in the ramblings of a madman, fragments of truth lie hidden beneath insanity. From his words, I can piece together whatever wanted to obtain via unicorn. They desired a new kind of energy that was far more powerful and plentiful than Earth's natural resources and protocore energy. Maybe that was whenever set their sights on the Aether Core.
You have no idea what kind of temptation lay before us back then.
While Dimitri is engrossed in his fervent monologue, I keep an eye on his unstable state. I also use this as an opportunity to examine the laboratory.
We had countless debates. The chrono rift catastrophe struck when we were in the middle of our endless back and forth. And then it happened. It will always be the most regrettable thing I've ever done. I can never make up for it in this life. My career, my dreams, my colleagues. Those days we spent to achieve our goals.
Something's wrong with him. My gaze quickly shifts to the control panel some distance away from Dimitri. I discreetly get ready to use my evol.
It's over. It's truly over!
Seemingly drowning in penitence, Dimitri falls to his knees and triggers a hidden mechanism. A surge of energy rises from below. The large laboratory begins to shake as the rails rattle. Wait, it's not the laboratory that's shaking. Sensing movement beneath my feet, I quickly back away, but I slam into a wall instead of finding the door. A massive, curved glass panel had silently descended behind me. Its cold surface blocks my escape route. I've barely pulled out my gun when curved glass panels, previously suspended above and diagonally in front of me, descend. The panels are about to create the perfect cage. I'll be stuck inside this spherical chamber like an insect preserved in amber. It's a mechanical trap. I had walked into the jaws of a beast as soon as I stepped through the laboratory's doors.
Go on now! Fix our mistakes! Go on! Go!
With steady hands, I slip a small explosive charge into the last remaining gap before the glass panels seal themselves. Then I get down on the ground as fast as I can. Shockwaves reverberate throughout the spherical chamber. A strong force strikes my head. In spite of the pain, however, I hear the rails get jammed for a split second. I charge toward the explosion site without a second thought. Using my momentum, I smash my gun against the area where the glass panels meet. The impact forcibly opens a narrow gap barely half a palm wide. I immediately raise my gun to shoot. The bullets hit the area near Dimitri's feet, but they fail to stop whatever switch he activated. I aim my gun at him. A familiar energy emanates from the darkness behind Dimitri. As he stands up, my instincts scream at the new threat. I open fire. The bullets hit him, but he seems unfazed as he pulls out a weapon and aims it at me. The powerful blast sends me flying and crushes what little chance of survival I had been desperately clinging to. Chapter 3, Cosmic Convergence. Chaos, agony, the freezing cold. My body feels like it's being crushed. I must have blacked out for a bit. Fighting through the pain racking my body and the taste of blood, I force myself to get up inside the glass sphere. On one knee, I struggle to catch my breath. Below me lies a metallic floor made from an unknown material, and above me looms an inverted glass chamber. The familiar sight triggers a flood of memories. This is the Deepspace collision chamber. I was imprisoned here before.
Stop struggling, child.
The voice pierces the thick glass. The collision chamber has already been activated. It's now floating 6 feet off the ground. Dimitri stands below. The controller in his hand is stained with blood.
I already obtained the current data on your eval while you were in the battle.
He raises a chip in his hand.
Once I insert this into the chip reader, the equipment can use its antimatter capabilities to completely neutralize your energy.
Although there's a gentle smile on his face, the hate in his gaze twists it into something grotesque. Disgusted, I turn away and try to concentrate on resonating with the collision chamber's energy source. I can't resonate with it. How is that even possible?
Go. Return to where you came from. You never had a place in this world. Humans who foolishly try to control a power as great as yours will only bring disaster upon themselves. The Chronal Rift catastrophe and the Wanderers. It was all because of our greed. We should have never created you. With the hands that stained this world in sin, I'll put an end to it.
I stand up while using the glass wall as support, yet vertigo hits me. Air is being drained out of the chamber. The pressure suddenly drops, and the air in my body rapidly expands. At this rate, my lungs might rupture before anything else kills me. I hate to admit it, but I feel like I'm getting a sense of déjà vu. My body recognizes this feeling before my mind does. Muscle memory is sending me a warning. It won't be long until I lose control of my limbs. I won't be able to feel anything. My strength, even my thoughts, will slow down and fade into oblivion. That was who I used to be. I won't sit here and wait to die. My thoughts are sluggish as I watch myself in slow motion. I draw my weapon. Struggling to raise my arm, I pull the trigger and cause an explosion. But the energy burst from my weapon is absorbed by the active collision chamber. I can convert energy into fuel for its power source. My vision blurs. Not only is my strength being drained, but my body is becoming numb. The glass chamber reflects the cold laboratory lights. They sketch out fragmented memories. It's the same collision chamber that I was violently thrown into as a child.
Those monsters and that cosmic void in the sky, it's all because of you! You are this world's calamity. We should have destroyed you years ago.
I've experienced this before. It was him at that time, too. The contorted face of the young man begins to merge with Dimitri's weary, wrinkled face below. Then, I lose my sense of direction.
Since that day, I've been the only one who is determined to destroy you. I failed before, but time proved to me that I was on the right side of history. I will finish what I started and atone for my past failure.
This lunatic.
Be gone! Go back to where you came from! Just die already!
I refuse to let this maniac kill me. A powerful resonance resounds and builds within the chamber. It syncs up with the tremors deep within my heart. I desperately try to maintain control. I'm attempting to seal the weak spots the echoes create, but I'm fighting a losing battle. The resonance energy hums and shatters invisible chains. My consciousness breaks free from its physical cage, and my soul rapidly surges forth. My consciousness disperses with the energy burst. Countless reverberations echo across this planet. And from deep space, a mysterious connection descends. My awareness gradually fades as my body feels weightless. The ethereal eye appears once more. It devours me completely this time. What am I? In boundless darkness, I drift through the cosmos. It's like I'm a part of it. I am the cosmos. I see a planet on the brink of destruction, and in the different paths it could take, some explode like tiny fireworks before their life could begin. Others are further along in their journey. However, all of them perish, and at the end of their lives, each planet collapses inward. A tiny core takes its place, the one born from destruction, the Origo core. It silently floats in space as energy stirs from its slumber. Cosmic strings resonate with it. Space-time twists and stretches. Everything and nothing has changed. The Origo core descends upon a planet nearing collapse. It's waiting for the end and its own birth. All the sensations in my body disappear as the scene before me gradually fades into darkness. Suddenly, I hear a strong heartbeat and feel a warm power flow through me. It's a fragment from another place and another time, yet it brings a familiar presence. Everything that was lost has returned to me. At first, they're just blurry images reminiscent of scattered, flickering stars in my mind. But as time passes, these images start to become clear. They slowly come together and form vivid, tangible scenes, complete with sounds, textures, temperatures, and even the faintest presence. They're real and full of life. Unfamiliar fragments connect into a single, unbroken thread. Those past experiences, emotions, choices, and missions. Once again, they cross the barriers of time and space, carefully weaving themselves into the fabric of my existence. They become a part of me. So the Origo core. Oh, interesting, Nikki. You took that to mean her Aether core is the Origo core? I don't think it's... I think her core is not the Origo core. I think that's a separate core. I think that we've got two major cores in play. I feel like the Origo core is calling out to her through the deep space tunnel. At least that's how I took it. I took it as an external. I didn't take it as a as her having a shard or a piece or a connection to the Origo core specifically. But I could be very wrong. You take it as hers, Nikki? What do we think? Do we think that that the core within MC is the Origo core? Or do we think it's separate from her? Because remember, it says it's awaiting its birth. So it's not technically, if something has not been born yet, it's wanting to be born. And I think that MC might be the key to its birth, but I don't think that the Origo core, I feel like it's separate from her. What do you all think? You think the Origo core is what she resonates with, Nor? But MC always sees her past, so I do think the Origo core is hers. Okay. I think it is her. She is born when a world is going to die. Fair. As I said, I might be totally wrong. I might be completely wrong. But the way I took it was that there's this giant thing. Ooh, first off, hello, Dr. J. Welcome to the chat. Secondly, I question if she is the physical embodiment of the original core. That's absolutely true. But yeah, I didn't get that vibe. This isn't to say I think you're all wrong. As I said, I could be very wrong, but I didn't get that vibe. I felt like when I watched that scene that there is the Origo core and then there is MC. And I think that she has some sort of connection to it, yes, but I don't think the Origo core and MC's core are the same core. I feel like, given the symbolism that is always wrapped around MC, or the Origo core is the Sailor Saturn of it all. Thank you, Kara. The Sailor Moon references are never gonna die in this chat, y'all. I just want you to know, when it comes to Love and Chick Space, Sailor Moon, you will always find a reference. I don't feel like... I feel like she's always related to creation and rebirth and life and light. Caleb's myth, we do see her connected to Yin itself, which is the netherworld, which is death. But death is not necessarily destruction. And she guards the bridge to reincarnation. So... I don't know. I feel like we've got two opposing forces in play here. The Origo core and MC's core. And I believe that they resonate with each other. I believe that they play off of each other. And yes, there is the destruction energy in the android myth. That is also a really good call out that we see in Caleb's android myth, that when the two of them are together, the balance between the two of them is destruction. And she does, but she also is reborn. That's the thing. As it describes, Dimitri describes her power as birth, growth, 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 death. She is she is the phoenix. So, I don't know. I don't know. I didn't get the feeling that she is the Origo core. It felt more like separate from her. But... And the Foreseer Creatio Core, exactly. Creatio Core. We've got several cores in play, y'all. Oh yeah, Tara giving MC a tarot reading would be really interesting right about now. But yes, so the Origo Core. I had right up until this moment, I genuinely had forgotten about the Origo Core because I got so distracted with Caleb and everything else. I was like, oh my god, the Origo Core, I forgot about that. That was like a huge lore drop. All right, let us continue, everybody. Chapter 4, Dust of Memories. It's okay, Nikki, we'll talk about it on the podcast. Hey, sexy! Look at you in the brown leather and jeans. Hi, honey. Mama's missed you. I suddenly break through the downpour of memories. My vision refocuses. That familiar black-red mist envelops the area. I'm shielded from the falling rocks and steel beams. Did I go too far? Hold on a sec. We were on chapter 4, right? Did I skip? Are we at Cosmic Convergence? Yeah, no. We're on chapter 4. I didn't lose my mind. We're on 4. Just had to check. Just had to check. We're fine. We're just... I just wanted to make sure I didn't accidentally get too excited for Sai and skip something. I suddenly break through the downpour of memories. My vision refocuses. That familiar black-red mist envelops the area. I'm shielded from the falling rocks and steel beams. Meeting my stunned gaze, Sylus relaxes his furrowed brow. An amused smile appears on his face.
Nice explosion, little bomb.
Sylus.
This place is collapsing. Give me your hand.
The hand reached out to me now overlaps with the memory of the same hand breaking through the barrier many years ago. Fragmented memories flood my mind, but there's no time to dwell on them. I force my aching arm to move and grab his hand. Sylus yanks me out of the wreckage in one fluid motion. He secures his grip on my arm as he crouches.
Keep your eyes open this time, kitten. Watch how we escape and... remember it well.
Overwhelming power lifts him up. It manifests behind him like a fiend that crushes all obstacles in its way. Its wings have blocked out the heavens. We soar past the crumbling debris and fly away from the depths. Thunderous explosions echo below. Standing at the edge of the arena, I finally see the full extent of destruction caused by my uncontrolled energy burst. The entire central area has collapsed. Only a bottomless pit remains, its edges crumbling away. Right? After the Silverwing myth, that absolutely hits so fucking different. I leave Sylus's side as that strange, detached sensation gradually fades. Dimitri, bound by tendrils of black-red mist, is thrown down before us. Because Sylus multitasks.
Our deal is complete. Now surrender your soul.
Monster!
There are two of us here. Who are you referring to?
His unfocused gaze can no longer locate his enemy as he desperately claws at the mist coiling around his neck.
the terms of our deal haven't been fulfilled.
I only agreed to bring her before you. Foolishness and arrogance aren't valid reasons to breach our contract.
Sylus violently grabs Dimitri by the collar. The mist swiftly coils around the former researcher's neck.
You underestimated how much she's grown. Look at you. Thinking she's still the little girl whose life you held carelessly in your hands.
Why does Sylus sound so proud of us?
Like every gambler who overestimates themselves, you are not as clever as you think you are.
Just gonna change my face real quick. 1 second. Oh, good. I did save that line. Good job, Past Mama. Woo! I think we need to hear that line again. It's so damn good. 1 sec.
Like every gambler who overestimates themselves, you are not as clever as you think you are. I'm gonna take a drink because I just got real damn thirsty. Oh, Sylus, baby. The good portion is here, everybody.
I know who's behind the antimatter. Let me go.
With a contemptuous laugh, Sylus forcibly turns Dimitri's head to face me.
Get a nice long look. It'll be your last. And do your best to remember the person who brought about your downfall.
As I said, if he's not willing to bring me the head of my enemies, why are we even dating? This is not the correct emotional response you should have to a man killing. But it's mine! Y'all, you should have seen me when I first did Caleb's mortality, tenderness, memory, and he's like legit killing the old master, and I was like, oh, hello. I have a type. I have a type. And Fiend Sylus can murder for me any day. Just, oh honey, bring me the heads of my enemies and let me destroy the world together. Like, woo! Okay, I'm okay. We started so strong. I am not I am not Astra's strongest soldier, okay? I was not designed to be able to withstand this VA. Whew, okay. Yes, continue on, Sai.
Die with a smile for us. All right?
Good, I remembered to save that line as well. Just had to check, everybody. Just had to check. Die with a smile for us, all right, everybody? As Dimitri screams and body are swallowed by black-red mist, I turn my gaze to the center of the arena. One after another, muffled explosions resound underground. This place will be gone after today. It won't reappear anytime soon. The laboratory that was never meant to exist might hold a few childhood memories. I might have cried in some corner or laughed in front of a platform. Perhaps I made those researchers who saw me as an otherworldly specimen believe I was just a normal child for a moment. Or maybe none of that ever happened, but it doesn't matter anymore.
How much do you remember?
A lot, but it's all jumbled up. I ignore whatever happened to Dimitri and look at Sylus. That deal you made with him, was it when I escaped from the research center?
Yeah.
Did you bring me here so I could remember everything? He doesn't look at me. Instead, he speaks as if he's addressing the darkness beneath his feet.
You would have done this sooner or later.
Oh, Sai baby, you look a little conflicted. It's okay, I'm not mad. You did what you needed to do. You made a bargain. You have to follow through on the bargain, and you knew it would help me in the end. Sai, it's okay. You can make eye contact. It's all right. And if you feel really bad, you can make it up to me in bed later. It's gonna be fine.
That's just who you are.
Then shouldn't you be worried about my power destroying you and this world?
Should I be?
I stare at his profile to emphasize my point. Right now, I can't control my power when it fully manifests. Assuming it happens again, everything here might be destroyed like my soul. With a slight smile, Sylus shakes his head. He raises his hand to draw my attention to something. A familiar linkage materializes between our wrists to bind us together.
Sorry, but your soul doesn't have the privilege of leaving whenever it wants. I will keep you bound to me for all of eternity. Our connection transcends this place and this world.
Good, I saved that. Past me was on the ball. But I'm also going to take that line as well. But seriously, listen to this delivery.
I will keep you bound to me for all of eternity. Our connection transcends this place and this world.
The delivery is so good. I'm drinking. Ah, Sylus, you make me so thirsty. Yeah, we're gonna stay on the blushy face for now. That's just Sylus is here. That's what I look like all the time now. This is my new state of being.
So, are you done looking around?
Yes. I guess there's nothing else to see. Sylus nods and turns to leave. As his arm moves, the linkage forces our steps to be in perfect sync. Does it? Does it force our steps to be in perfect sync, MC? Does it? Is it the linkage, really? Is that what you're telling yourself? Baby, honey. Let's not lie.
We're done here. Let's go home.
In the vast cosmos, my power has no starting point or destination. It appeared when the universe was created. It's a fundamental law etched into the fabric of existence. At some point, a force, weak yet unbreakable, began to bind me. And with it came an endless fall. In a majestic arena floating among nebula, a boy and a girl stand, soaked in blood. They're greeted by thunderous cheers. When it comes to killing wanderers, Sylus and I always have perfect coordination.
You're not going to team up with me this time?
I hate teammates who try to steal my points.
Then, what do you hate more? Teammates who steal your points? Or teammates who can't keep up with you?
You're so annoying. If you steal my points again, I'm throwing you into Tartarus.
Okay.
Give me your hand. We're a team now.
Yeah.
Aw, little Sundre Sylus. The disconnected scenes flash by in a random order. Sometimes they're blurry and hazy. Other times they're crystal clear. As time marches on, the deep space tunnel, vast and capable of tearing apart any form of energy, separates us. The memories dissolve into my current reality. Images overlap. I recognize the figure before me, but now he's tall and imposing. He descends with his fierce pride. Below the sky, he materializes before me. In the destroyed laboratory, he silently stares at the collision chamber before smashing through its barrier with his fist. Oh my god, a childhood banner would be amazing. I need to see baby Sylus. I need to see emo teenage grumpy Sylus so bad. It would be so perfect. I love it. Yeah, okay, you could take my hand as if that isn't what I wanted the entire goddamn time. Come on, Sai. Sing me another song. Oh, childhood multi-banner, we would be there for that. Absolutely. If there was a childhood multi-banner with like kid versions of MC and all the boys, holy shit, the amount of money that would generate. I'd lose my mind. I'd lose my absolute mind. I need baby Sai. But it'd be so bittersweet for all of them. Oh my god, it'd be just tragedy. I'll take another sip of water. Okay, everybody, I'm out of water. I got really thirsty. I'll be back in 30 seconds. It really pays to have your streaming set up right next to your kitchen. I'm just saying. It's a tiny condo, y'all. Dance party! Okay, we have water. We continue, as we say, in Expedition 33. Chapter 5. Rules fall before us. In the timeless N109 zone, I fall into a deep, dreamless slumber. When I finally open my eyes again, it takes me a while to reorient myself. I stare at the intricate patterns on the ceiling for a long time before a single fact slowly dawns on me. I'm alive. As if a switch has been flipped, I finally became aware of my surroundings. Outside, the distant roar of gunfire and artillery resounds while music plays nearby. Didn't the Zoian hunt end? Neffy! I sit up and look around. Mephisto is perched on the bedside table. He bobs his head under Sylus's finger like a chick pecking at grain. Why are you here?
Shouldn't you be asking that to the person who carelessly fell asleep?
Oh. I raise my hand but don't see the familiar linkage. Massaging my temples, I realize my distant memories have started to blur with reality. How long was I out? Don't tell me it's been 4 or 5 days.
You would have starved to death in that case.
Sylus is lounging in a small armchair next to the bed. He's looking out the window. Several gemstones, 3 wine glasses, and a marker are scattered across the nearby side cabinet, small table, and floor.
It's morning. And more importantly, it's been 3 days since the Zoian hunt ended. Overtime is almost over.
A terrifying explosion resounds in the distance. Seconds later, the windows rattle from the shockwave. The arena is in ruins. Why would anyone still fight to be its owner?
For certain people, that place still has important stuff. And with Dimitri out of the way, their battle will be more ruthless.
Sylus's gaze is still focused on what's happening outside, his hair swaying because of the shockwaves. He maintains an aloof attitude. Oh, hi, May! Welcome to the stream. I am having a great stream. My honey is here. It's always a good day when my honey is here. Curious about what he's looking at, I get out of bed and approach the window. But I can't even make it there before settling into the small armchair. I nudge Sylus so he can make room. What's going on? My whole body feels weak. It's like I've been thrown into space and had to orbit Earth 3 times. I mean, she's not wrong. You didn't hit me while I was asleep, right?
Between the two of us, you'd be the one to do that.
Did I hit you while I was sleeping? Sylus holds up 2 fingers and glances at my right hand.
Twice.
I had no idea. I was dreaming the entire time. Maybe I got too excited? Sylus finally turns to face me. He gently takes my wrist and gives it a light shake.
Are you well rested now?
More or less.
Let's go then.
Aw, he's so happy she's awake. Mephisto takes this chance to sneak away, snatch an empty wine glass, and fly out the window. Sylus stands and stretches before picking me up.
Time to eat.
It isn't until Sylus makes me sit at the dining table that I realize just how hungry I am. I devour everything in sight until I'm stuffed. Strength gradually returns to my weary limbs, and I start to feel clear-headed. You know, Ms., that's an excellent question. Like, Mephisto just takes the wine glass like he's a connoisseur. Also, hi Mel! Welcome to the stream. I slowly finish the last of my juice. Then I carefully nudge Silas's leg under the table to let him know I have a question.
I see you're disregarding table manners, kitten.
I was worse during our first meal together. Isn't it a little late to start worrying about etiquette? Something cries out near the window. Mephisto, who had been absent during the meal, taps on the glass and squeezes through the gap. He drops a dark-colored object into my hands. What is this? A flash drive?
A biometric key from the Gaia Research Center.
I tighten my grip on it. Then what are those people really fighting over? Sylus pauses as he holds his drink. It's as if he's unsure about how to respond.
We'll talk when you're more sober.
You're also one of the contestants doing overtime. When did you...
Luke and Kieran are more than capable of dealing with those fools.
Okay, y'all. Now those explosions make more sense. That's Luke and Kieran just like going to town outside, just throwing grenades and just Luke and Kieran being like, Father, Daddy, can we go murder? May we go have some fun outside? Sylus is just like, go play, my sons. Aw, Daddy Sylus letting the boys out. They gotta get their energy out. They had zoomies. They had murder zoomies. Oh. Oh, bless the Crow boys. The key shows signs of age, and someone has scratched off its identification number. It's impossible to tell which researcher served as its original owner. Possessing the key means having authority over the abandoned Gaia Research Center, even though it's nothing but ruins now. A wisp of black-red mist creeps up the back of my hand, forces its way between my fingers, and tries to take the key away. Sylus?
That's my trophy. Give it back.
You're just letting me look at it? Sylus stretches his long legs to push his chair. He leans back against it, and as he uses his index finger to guide the mist, it's still pulling on the key. Dismissing the idea of letting go, I clutch the key with both hands and lunge toward him like a sparrow drawn to a grain of rice.
Your theft techniques are getting sloppier by the day. Are you going to headbutt me to death before you loot my body? Sit.
Well, I'll just go ahead and put this face back on, and yeah, let's go ahead and check. Cool. I did not, but we will now. Excuse me. It's cool. It's fine. I can loot his body. It's totally cool. He does. He knows I love to loot. It's a siren song. Luke Gremlin activated. Sorry, honey, I need to loot your pants. Do you mind? I don't think you will. save me. Separate timelines, y'all. Separate timelines. Everything's fine. Sylus has me rest against him. Oh, yes, he has you rest against him. He made you do it. And when he sees me still holding the key with both hands, he laughs.
You're a persistent thief.
I have a problem. This VA has me in a chokehold so badly. Gonna go ahead and add that in. Oh, I love my new nickname from Sylus. Just gonna take a little drink or 6. Thank you, Miz. I'm gonna go ahead and take a big gulp after that. Oh, Kara. Oh, Kara, Mama's got a problem. I'm not mad about it. Since you've already shown it to me, I can borrow it at some point, right? You're very generous.
You had a nice meal and are on your way to a full recovery. Yet the first thing you do is come up with a plan to steal my stuff.
I'm not doing that. He's not insisting on taking the key back, so I secretly breathe a sigh of relief and change the subject. I've decided to talk about my more recent dreams. I wanted to ask you something ever since I woke up, but you kept steering the conversation in another direction. I saw us fighting wanderers in some kind of interstellar arena. Do you know anything about that?
What else did you see?
My gaze drifts from my hands to his shoulder, and then to the light reflected from the wine dancing on the wall. I continue, in a softer voice. We fought countless wanderers and monsters that looked like modified humans. Then we were the only ones left in the arena. The crowd went wild and screamed for us to fight each other to the death. It doesn't matter where you are in the cosmos. Every gladiatorial arena created by intelligent life abides by the same rule. There can only be one victor. So,
either I kill you, or you kill me.
oh, I have to touch him. Please hold. I sit up straight and touch the corner of his eye. I'm searching for that hidden color in his right eye. But when we faced each other, you didn't attack. Instead, you took my hand and asked if I wanted to escape together. That nebula was more chaotic than an abyss. I didn't see how it ended. Did we manage to escape?
What do you think?
He brings his empty wine glass closer and presses its cool surface against my forehead.
If we hadn't, then who exactly are you looking at right now?
We're pretty special, huh?
Speaking of which, you never doubted yourself, or worried about my capabilities for that matter.
Then you went through hell and back, barely escaped with your life, and arrived in the N109 zone before it fell?
More or less. Have you ever considered that me landing in the N109 zone wasn't a coincidence?
It's because of the Gaia Research Center. Sylus remains nonchalant. I found some documents in the corridor of the old facility. The Unicorn Research Team, or rather, the Gaia Research Center, was... Excuse me. I'm gonna sneeze. Or cough, that works too. Thank you. The Unicorn Research Team, or rather, the Gaia Research Center as a whole, was attempting to establish contact with Deepspace. The Unicorn researchers wanted to recreate a powerful cosmic energy source, which exists within me as an aether core.
Do you believe what Dimitri said?
I believe him, I don't believe him, not all of it. I'm going to go with not all of it. But I don't have a testimony from anyone who knows more than him. Strip away the outlandish claims, and his message is actually quite simple. I possess destructive power. Trying to keep my thoughts from dwelling on Dimitri's fanatical declarations, I turn Sylus's glass in my hands. Something weird happened in the collision chamber. I was about to lose consciousness. This planet, the starry sea above us, and the depths of deep space that are invisible to the naked eye, they all seem to have some kind of force that resonates with me. Were those things aether cores? Or something else? Now when I think about the deep space tunnel in the sky, I feel like I've gained an understanding that goes beyond what's currently known about it. It's not the source of all disasters. It's a bridge connecting us to civilizations more superior than humanity's. Maybe Dimitri wasn't lying. It's possible I have the power to destroy everything. My thoughts travel through that darkness in the collision chamber and how I sank into an overwhelming strength. It's strong enough to erase an entire planet. What lies dormant inside me is powerful and uncontrollable. Suddenly, a hand grasps my chin. My gaze lands on Sylus's disinterested expression.
When I pulled you out of the giant glass tank, you looked like you were in so much pain that you wanted to die. If it really hurts, then stop. Don't force yourself. And don't ever make that face again while you're at it.
Aww. Sylus baby's so worried. I look directly into his right eye. The mesmerizing aether core within it remains tranquil, and my racing thoughts slowly calm down. You can always pull me back, right? Just like before. Whoosh. Are you mad I didn't do anything? As I look up at him expectantly, Sylus stays silent for a minute. Then he appears interested. Grabbing my hand, he leads me outside.
No, but you slept for too long. I'm bored.
So where are you dragging me off to? Do you want to have some fun?
I'll help you get used to wielding devastating power. That way you'll be a bomb who doesn't always think about self-destruction.
We enter a familiar, dimly lit room. Sylus helps me into the egg-shaped gaming pod. He puts the hologram helmet over my head. As the pod slowly closes, my body tenses. Sylus taps on the glass. Although I can't hear anything outside, I read his lips. Now come, conquer everything in your path, starting with me. I love a man who knows how to help me self-soothe. Oh, you bitch! No! Oh, goddamn. Okay, so Nikki has redeemed Nikki's revenge. And for those of you who are new to Voidside Chats, I have a channel reward on Twitch called Nikki's Revenge, where Nikki or anyone else who redeems it can make me battle off auto. And this is because Nikki has a channel reward on her Twitch called Auto Battle Trauma, and I like to redeem that a lot, and it makes her battle on auto and hurts her soul. So Nikki's Revenge is in play. As you can see, the star I'm missing is HP no less than 50%. And I can't change my team. Why can't I change my team? Let me use my level 80s. Oh, hell. Okay. I don't even get to choose my companion. Or my guns or anything. Okay, Lord help us all. Here we go. 1 second.
It's time to get...
I have to pause that because I need to switch over real quick to this screen. There we go.
moving.
Hell. Here we go.
Are you prepared to keep up with me?
You're the one who should be keeping up.
That's more like it. Watch out. It's going to attack.
Cool.
Go back to the pit you came from. Take this.
It's time to serve the main course.
There's plenty to go around. It's your turn.
Okay, if you say so.
Sylus, are you okay?
It's just a scratch. I'm fine.
Do I know what I'm
His
doing?
attacks are getting
Absolutely
stronger.
not.
Move. Don't rush in carelessly.
Damn
I'm
it.
working on it.
Take this.
It's time to serve the main course.
Bam.
There's plenty to go around. Sylus,
It can't escape.
Now it got mad.
eat this.
Let's settle this in one fell swoop. You're too close. That's my...
Take this.
It's time to serve the main course.
Bam.
There's plenty to go around.
We're halfway there.
It won't take long for us to be done.
I can probably hear Nikki screaming on the other side, like, go pick up the thing, go do this.
I'll show you. Take this.
It's time to serve the main course. It's your time to shine. Let's settle. It's time for an energy storm.
Level everything to the ground. Well done, partner.
Woohoo! I have to admit that being forced off of auto multiple times, I've gotten better. I did not win in 90 seconds though, but still. Slowly but surely, I'm getting a little better about being off auto. Still not my favorite thing, but we did it! We did it! Okay, boop. There we go. I missed a couple of things, but that's fine. I got one perfect dodge. I was very happy with myself. Thank you, everybody. Way to go, Idaho! Sorry. Totally had a Toy Story moment when I saw that, Kara. Ah! Okay. Oh. Here we go, and we now enter the portion of this chapter where we start transitioning into Zayne. I will say that as much as I love Zayne, I wish that they had given Sylus his full 2 chapters. Because it feels like the bulk of Death and Rebirth is really about Zayne's timeline. I'm not mad at it, wholly, but I was like, I could have, give me a little more Sai. But Zayne's arc is so integral to the lore that I understand why there's much more focus on it. Also, I'm beginning to believe that Zayne's timeline is the one timeline that definitely crosses with everybody's as like the emissary of destruction. I'm beginning to get the vibe that no matter what quote unquote timeline you're in, especially with the various love interests, Zayne is kind of like legitimately always on the edge, or the part of him that is the emissary, I should say, the god of annihilation. Is the vibe I'm starting to, the emissary, I'm starting to have some quiet theories about the emissary. So here we go. When the Snow Falls, Chapter 7. After matching wits with Sylus for 47 rounds, my heavy eyelids forced me to be the one to call it quits first. I slept so deeply that when I woke up, I found myself in my own bed. I had been moved there, and I didn't even stir once. Was I really that exhausted, or do I trust him too much? I massage my throbbing temples as I recall the information I received during our break last night. Sylus's curiosity was piqued by these mysterious antimatter weapons, and he decided to investigate their origin. Luke and Kieran were equally thrilled. They rubbed their hands together as if to say, "We finally have something fun to do!" See, I told you, they get murder zoomies, y'all. Given the usual efficacy of Onakainis' leader, that mysterious hunter will soon cross paths with an odd little group consisting of a boss man, 2 troublemakers, and their crow. As for the key found in the ruins of the Gaia Research Center, will it unlock the secrets of a hidden past, or take me down another path that leads into an unknowable future? Either way, it's what I have to investigate next. I look around the room to find every curtain has been drawn shut with gentle precision. Not even the smallest sliver of light can get in. My place got turned into a cave, basically, and only he'd do that. I walk to the window. As soon as I pull back the curtains, blinding light floods my vision. As far as the eye can see, a cold radiance has engulfed the city. A blanket of snow covers every building. It's snowing in Lincoln. One week later. For a while, I've been investigating my past and uncovering Ever's secrets. And now this ever-changing, precarious world seems to face an unprecedented crisis. Protofield disturbances, climate anomalies, some say Earth's climate system has broken down, and a disaster comparable to the Chronos Shift catastrophe is imminent. Others claim Earth is on the verge of collapse. All tectonic plates will shatter, and thus human civilization will end. Yet among all these discussions about the end of the world, Earth's collapse, and civilization's downfall, what actually descends upon Lincoln City is a silent snowfall that transforms the city into a pure white expanse overnight. Backtrackers, Lemuria, everything is starting to make sense now. But what about the life on a higher plane of existence? The emissary of the divine.
Long time no see. Back from your leave already? Captain Jenna said you had some personal matters to take care of. Is everything okay?
For my administrative leave, only Jenna knew about my visit to the ruins of the Gaia Research Center in the N109 zone. After hesitating for a moment, I shake my head and smoothly change the subject. I'm fine. You could say I went back home. By the way, have you heard of the term emissary of the divine before? It's supposedly connected to civilizations on a higher plane of existence. Among all the rampant doomsday theories, the concept of being watched by civilizations with higher dimensional beings is actually the easiest to understand.
It can mean a messenger who can communicate with godlike entities.
Even if they do exist, finding someone like that would be harder than finding aliens.
The sound of typing behind me suddenly stops. When I raise my head, I see Nero has come over to join the discussion.
And if those higher dimensional life forms aren't saying anything, well, even an emissary might not know they're one.
I've also heard that the next mass extinction might be just around the corner.
You know, we keep forgetting about Nero as an NPC. We talk about Jenna, we talk about Terra, we talk about Luke and Kieran and Mephisto and Simone and Gideon and Yvonne and Grayson and Thomas and Talia. We all keep forgetting about poor Nero. Nero silently rubs the area between his eyebrows. He's unconvinced.
Isn't that just propaganda spread by prototists to push for the development of protocore technology?
Not necessarily. In this vast, endless universe, who knows how many civilizations are locked in battle?
No, Kira, I don't think they've made it clear yet whether the snow is out of season.
Our Earth might be the only surviving blue dot among them all.
Amidst the ongoing discussion, my thoughts begin to wander. Maybe Ever thinks our civilization is already approaching the limits of biological evolution. Pursuing the transcendence of evolution to counter this supposed crisis, that must be their true objective.
As a side note, there were strange omens before the 2034 Chrono Rift catastrophe. A polar night was present for 3 consecutive days.
While conversing, everyone unconsciously turns to look at the heavy snow outside. It falls as if descending from the cosmos itself.
Regardless of whether Earth falls apart or the world ends, as long as the subway runs and wanderers exist. We need to fulfill our duties as hunters and protect this city.
Way to bring it back full circle, Terra. Way to stay on message. Proud of you, girl. Chapter 8. When we are together. It's 5 p.m. and a lecture titled Life's Boundaries is underway in Lincoln University's largest lecture hall. Aside from medical students, students from other departments have taken a seat to listen. In the packed lecture hall, the speaker stands. His back faces a projection of a beating heart model, and his authoritative voice is steady.
Life itself is not endless.
Hey, Jasmines, Your husband has entered the chat.
Life and death, health and illness. These seemingly opposing concepts maintain the balance of life itself.
An inquisitive student raises her hand.
But with today's medical technology, we can potentially do gene editing, cellular regeneration, and even human modification. If immortality becomes achievable, why should we still accept death as the end of life?
If we set aside morals and ethics, these technologies could make immortality possible. But this also means that our goal in the medical field has shifted from conquering disease to conquering death itself.
Zayne's gaze sweeps across every face in the room, his tone remaining calm as usual.
To conquer disease is to extend life, but to conquer death is to control it. Can we still call ourselves humans after being modified and losing human characteristics? How do we even define human existence?
Hushed discussions fill the lecture hall. Zayne looks toward the back as someone quietly opens a door. A familiar figure appears. She quickly slips into the back row, her coat leaving a trail of melted snow on the floor. Oh, look, it was the little hamster face. He quickly shifts his gaze and continues with his previous point.
Life can be extended, but the cycle of life and death should not be controlled.
After the lecture ends, Zayne is completely surrounded by eager students. I sit in the back row and wait as students file out behind me.
Did you see the news? How could they accuse Dr. Zayne of disregarding human life and abandoning his patients? They're saying he has no ethics.
It all started when some government official's kid got diagnosed with protocore syndrome. They tried to use their family connections to pressure Dr. Zayne into prioritizing their surgery.
Oh, good Lord, Professor Rafayel and Professor Zayne. Well, now there's another one. There's another AU. What is that? Snowfish? What would you call that? There's snow crow. There's snow apple. And then there's crapple, thanks to Nikki. That poor shipping. What do you call Rafayel and Zayne together? Oh my god.
But he refused and went to treat another patient who needed more urgent treatment.
Oh. So that's why they're spreading all those nasty rumors about Dr. Zayne online. What a piece of work.
Miss, you'd call it fish sticks? Well, it can't be fish man. It's the other side of snowman. That'd be wrong. Oh, Lord. As the students' conversation fades into the distance, I stop eavesdropping and nod in quiet agreement. Spotting a few reporters approaching the lecture hall, I catch Zayne's eye and wave. I silently mouth a sentence. Fish flakes! Oh, that is so good. That is so good. Clay, you win that one. Oh, that is so good. Come here, Dr. Zayne. Zayne's glance Zayne glances in my direction, nods, and makes his way through the crowd of students.
That will be all for today. Someone is waiting for me.
Clay, Twitch has deemed your suggestion the winner, and going forward, relations between Rafayel and Zayne will now be known as fish flakes. After helping Zayne dodge the reporters, we leave the university and stroll through the snow-covered streets, bathed in evening's golden light. You're good at making complex topics clear and accessible, Dr. Zayne. If I were a few years younger, I'd sneak into your lectures every day.
Really? What was the second key point from the third section?
That your eyes have a little green in them. That was the point. Faced with Zayne's knowing smile, I sigh and turn to walk in the opposite direction.
Where are you going?
I need to find a time machine so I can hear your brilliant lecture from start to finish. 3, 2... Before I can finish my silent countdown, he grabs my hand.
Come back. I only saw you arrive near the end of the lecture. The time machine must have not been invented yet.
Coffee in hand, I sit down on a roadside bench as Zayne hands me a weathered envelope.
Here's the information you requested.
The wax seal on the envelope is still intact. The documents themselves have small creases. Exchanging documents while sitting on a bench were like those secret agents trying to save the world in the 008 movies.
Given what you've asked me to investigate, it is certainly a secret that concerns the fate of the world.
I vaguely remember Zayne mentioning Dr. Noah's Arctic expedition research, which might be connected. The cryptic patterns etched into the key seem to point toward the traces of a primordial civilization.
14 years ago, a research team ventured into the Arctic to study life's boundaries. They made an unexpected discovery in an ice cave. According to the surviving documents, the pictographs they recorded in the ice cave bear a striking resemblance to the patterns on the biometric key. Some members of the expedition team mysteriously disappeared. Others joined the Unicorn research team. Dr. Noah has a photocopy of the expedition journal. It's incomplete, but he hopes it can help you.
Signals from Deepspace, the Aether Core, the key. The clues form an intricate web in the darkness. It stretches across the boundaries of time and space. Almost unnoticeable, each strand is being woven into place. They're waiting for that singular moment when everything is taut. Please thank Dr. Noah for me. How is he doing? What about Pi and the others?
He and the animals are doing well. You remembered to ask about the animals, but have you forgotten something?
Huh? It dawns on me. Do you need special attention too?
Do I look invincible to you?
Thinking about how rare our meetings and calls have been lately, I feel a twinge of guilt. So how has Zayne been lately? Have you been sleeping well? Do you still have nightmares?
I'm doing well.
For some reason, my words elicit a soft chuckle from Zayne.
You've already made time to pick me up after class. And since I'm on my way to work, why don't you walk with me? You can do it as you head back to the Hunters Association.
Traffic is at a standstill during the evening rush hour. Fortunately, I don't know why I'm having trouble saying that today. Axo Hospital and the association are within walking distance, so we decided to continue on foot. Hi, Luigi! Welcome to the stream. Snowflakes dance through the streets as the intersection's traffic lights turn red. The flow of vehicles stop. Pedestrians pause on the sidewalk, their heads tilted upward as they wait. They watch the massive holographic display flicker above the intersection.
Ever has officially launched the Fountain of Otame initiative. In addition, we urge all citizens to stay safe while traveling. If there's an emergency, please seek immediate assistance from the evil police or Deepspace hunters.
Okay, I legitimately thought for half a second that newscaster just said evil police instead evil police. I was like, wait a second. I don't think I'll be contacting any evil police, thank you. Evil police, on the other hand, might reach out to them.
Something happened at Azure Square in Imperial Ring Park. They're saying the Alterum appeared or something.
No wonder the news keeps telling us to be careful lately. Having wanderers around was bad enough. Now we have to deal with the Alterum too. With one disaster after another in this godforsaken world, maybe it should just end already.
I can't help but stifle a laugh. As the light turns green, traffic and pedestrians start moving again.
And for our final story, a medical controversy surrounding protocore syndrome has drawn widespread public attention.
Are doctors healing or killing? And the future of protocore syndrome. These sensational headlines drift past my ears in quick succession. Despite being at the center of this media storm, Zayne doesn't even glance at the screen. The news keeps using that same stone-faced picture of you from Axo Hospital's website. It's basically decades old at this point.
What? Are you tired of looking at it?
I was just thinking, if Dr. Zayne had smiled even 1 pixel's worth in that photo, then maybe these rumors wouldn't have gotten far. Zayne tilts his head. As if he's playing along, he shows the tiniest hint of a smile. But no matter what challenges or criticism you face, nothing seems to shake your decisions or judgment.
What about you? Although you're not saying anything, I can tell something is on your mind. If it's a long story, well, this path might be short, but we can always turn around and walk some more.
He's such a good husband. Nothing ever escapes his notice, huh? After hesitating for a moment, I tell him about what happened to me in the N109 zone.
Those monsters and that cosmic void in the sky, it's all because of you! You are this world's calamity. We should have destroyed you years ago.
Nikki, MC communicating has never been the problem. It's the other way around. It's everybody not communicating with her. She is. She's taking a step here. She's also asked several follow-up questions throughout this chapter. She has had excellent character growth this chapter, yes. The Gaia Research Center, the Unicorn Laboratory, the Collision Chamber, and the Spatium Core I absorbed into my body. That man's final moments, filled with resentment and rage, remain vivid in my mind. I'm constantly reminded of one thing. I don't belong in the world that I thought I knew so well.
So what you're saying is that they almost put you down in the N109 zone.
You didn't have to phrase it like that. He wanted to dispose of me like I was some kind of medical waste. Zayne's lips curve into a slight smile as he tucks my cold fingers into his coat pocket. I'm walking down this path now. It's strangely surreal.
Are you more lost now, or more certain?
Are we more certain or are we more lost? Nikki, well, babe, wait till I wake up. Are we more certain or are we more lost? I feel like MC. Let's see. I feel like MC is the kind of person in general who is a bit kind of like, I'm more determined. When things get harder, she gets more stubborn. So I'm going to say I'm more certain. I'm more certain. At least now I know who I am and why ever wants to use me. Fair point. From now on, I'll have a better idea of what I'm hoping to achieve in my search for the Aether Core.
Yes, I believe you.
What if I ended up destroying this world one day?
Give me a heads up before you do. I'll make sure to use up all my vacation days first.
Dude, considering how often we have to, like, drag your ass out, like the little workaholic you are, that's a lot of vacation days. At the last intersection, our brief walk quickly comes to an end amidst a crowd. After we cross the street, we'll return to our work and face the challenges that life has in store for us. A wave of sadness washes over me because we have to say goodbye already. I force myself to smile. Let's do our best, Zayne.
Wait.
Just as I take my hand away from his, he catches it again. Then he pulls me closer, and I'm almost completely enveloped in his coat. Looking down, I notice he's carrying his laptop bag and a simple, understated gift bag. He takes out a scarf from it. The soft fabric gives off a gentle, warm glow under the streetlight. Today's not even a holiday. Why do you have a gift for me?
I didn't have a good excuse. But after hearing about your rather fascinating origin story...
He slightly leans down and carefully wraps the scarf around my shoulders.
Let's call it a celebration of your arrival in this world.
A mix of uncertain emotions well up inside me. They gradually melt away with the warmth of his touch. Did you find time in your busy schedule to knit this scarf, Dr. Zayne?
I picked it out. Is it not sincere enough?
He raises his hand to smooth my disheveled hair. The snowflakes that landed on his forehead slowly melt away.
Whether it's ever or something else, the path you've chosen will be full of challenges. You'll encounter many people with ill intentions. But more importantly, you must be confident about your own choices. There are certain things that you can never take back.
In the vast expanse of snow, neither of us takes a step forward. Then my first correct choice for today must have been seeing you.
Thank you for choosing me.
Oh, God, I love Zayne. And the coat hug. I get to pretend that I'm small. Girl, don't what? With 10 seconds left on the green light, he waves goodbye with his back turned before walking into the snowy, dusky blue twilight. I will absolutely take a sip. I watch his figure disappear into the distance before tightening my grip on the documents that stick out like a sore thumb. Looking around the bustling intersection, I'm surrounded by a constant flood of noise and information. It seems every sound and flash of a screen pushes people toward their next split decision. With this key, I might finally unlock the secrets from 14 years ago. They all involve the Aether Core, or rather, my own secret. I take a deep breath and turn toward the street that will lead me to the association. Here it comes, everybody. Chapter 9, The Deep Night. Are we ready for this? We are finally coming to the end of Chapter 2. Heavy snow falls steadily as darkness settles earlier than usual. Standing tall in the heart of the city, Axo Hospital remains brightly lit as always.
Are doctors healing or killing? Exposing the dark truth behind Axo Hospital's division of cardiac surgery? What kind of ridiculous headlines are these?
Oh, please. Dr. Zayne has plenty of connections. He's treated everyone from the mayor to gang members. Besides, Axo Hospital has plenty of friends in reputable media outlets. If it comes down to a media war, no one can predict the winner.
You don't appear to be very busy.
Everyone instantly straightens up like soldiers at attention once they hear a familiar voice. Nervous, they greet Dr. Zayne.
Grayson, contact Dr. Joel at Chansha Hospital and ask him to send over the files for those Protocore syndrome patients. We need to develop a new treatment plan for the patient with abnormal symptoms in bed number 12. They were transferred from the ER.
Got it. I'll contact him right away.
We might see more cases with abnormal symptoms. With patients being frequently transferred from the ER, everyone needs to be on call.
After methodically delegating the remaining tasks, the staff watches as Zayne disappears down the hallway.
Dr. Zayne's composure is something else. He's not that much older than us, too. How is there such a huge gap?
It's like the difference between gods and mortals. We can only admire him from afar.
Bless, Yvonne. Bless.
Come on, let's get back to work. The best way we can help Dr. Zayne is by doing our jobs well.
At 2:30 a.m., Zayne gets into his car after finishing his work. A notification pops up on his phone. The hospital director approved his application for the medical research project. His phone rings. Zayne glances at the screen. It's Dr. Noah.
Zachary just called. He said you want to join the Fountain of Otome research project?
Yes.
This isn't surprising to Zayne. He can already imagine the two Axo Hospital higher-ups discussing the matter.
Thank you for convincing the director, Dr. Noah.
When are you leaving?
Tomorrow.
You decided to do this after returning from Mount Eternal?
Silence fills the air in response, but the answer is already clear.
You make decisions surprisingly fast whenever it involves that incident. I can't tell if the past is a chain that binds you, or a force that drives you.
Why not both? Zayne lowers his gaze, his expression remaining perfectly unfazed. Not a single hint of emotion appears.
Perhaps it's both.
You're still young. You're not alone in this world. Don't try to shoulder everything by yourself.
Before hanging up, Dr. Noah purposefully lets out another exaggerated sigh. Zayne lowers his phone, its light slowly becoming dim in the heavy darkness of the night.
With so many people behind me, I should be the one walking ahead, yes?
At 3 in the morning, a lone car glides across the wet streets before coming to a stop in front of Maltosio. The store employee has just flipped the sign to closed, but when they turn around, their final customer of the day greets them.
You're just in time, Dr. Zayne. 1 minute later, and we would have been closed.
I'm sorry for coming in so late. I'll have 1 sea salt chiffon cake and 1 dark chocolate hazelnut brownie, both of them to go. Yes, for the next month, could you please deliver 1 dessert each day to this address?
A whole month?
You can't do it?
God, listen to the way his voice breaks on this line.
You can't do it?
Like, I'm already tearing up. Also, seriously, what bakery is open this late? I want to know where they are. I will join them.
We can. It's just that you've already reached our highest tier for award points. We can't give you anything else right now. Are you going on another trip, Dr. Zayne?
Zayne nods.
Please deliver the new menu items when they become available. Thank you.
Don't worry. I wrote down the address. Let me just confirm the customer's name 1 more time. This is the young lady, right?
As he places the desserts on the passenger seat, he notices the snow has already accumulated. It's about 1 inch deep on the road. The car radio broadcasts tomorrow's weather report. Overcast skies with heavy snow again. Experts have yet to determine the cause of these unusual weather patterns. Zayne lowers his head, opens his recent contacts, and carefully writes a message about his departure. As he imagines her reaction, he's embraced in a reverie, his features softening with a gentle tenderness. After sending the message, he opens the notes on his phone. The most recent entry was made at 4 a.m., the day before yesterday. First dream. Second dream, Mount Eternal. Third dream, Mount Eternal, William. Fourth dream, chocolate, potted jasmine, gravestone, monster. 14th dream, too fragmented. I can't remember anything clearly. Ever since he returned from Chansha City, these nightmares have appeared more frequently. It's as if fate is sending him omens. Trying to ease the dull ache of fatigue, Zayne massages his temples. He turns off his phone, he tosses it onto the seat, and grips the steering wheel. The windshield wipers sweep away the snow, but the snowfall grows heavier by the minute. He can barely see less than 50 meters ahead. When Zayne finally makes out the two white shapes as a mother and child stumbling along, his car is already dangerously close to them. He jerks the wheel violently to one side. The tail lights cut arcs through the snow, and the car crashes through the wave-shaped guardrail. It comes to an abrupt stop in a strip of green vegetation. Terrified, the mother and her child fall. The kid in her arms is covered in crystals and resembles a twisted glass sculpture. In the darkness, pierced by headlights, Zayne sees something approaching the pair with slow, deliberate steps. Its breath is warm, its presence screaming danger.
Stay back!
It wears human clothes, but there's nothing human about this creature. Crystals have consumed most of its massive body that's hunched over. Strange growths are still pushing through whatever is left of its skin. Its face is twisted into a grotesque expression. Its pupils gleam an eerie, dark blue. Each step it takes makes the ground tremble.
Stay away!
With trembling hands, the woman covers her child's eyes.
Don't be scared. It's okay. Don't be scared.
Inside the car, Zayne's nerves suddenly tense as the ringing in his ears, which had subsided, violently returns. Sharp spikes grow from the ice materializing in his hand. Zayne raises his arm and aims the icy thorns at the monster. The colors of the night silently encroach into this power. I wasn't done, Infold. At least give me a moment to actually read. Sharp spikes grow from the ice materializing in his hand. Zayne raises his arm and aims the icy thorns at the monster. The colors of the night silently encroach into this power. It's like death itself is waking up from a dream. As the monster raises its hand toward the mother and child, a cold gleam suddenly cuts through the air and pierces its chest. Fragmented ice blooms from the monster's chest and almost covers its entire body. The woman looks up in shock to see a figure step out from the car. Moonlight illuminates his cold, almost mechanical gaze. As the monster lunges forward, a thin blade of ice instantly materializes in his palm. Sleet like the wind and emanating deadly frost, it flies toward the monster's body in the blink of an eye.
Mommy.
It's okay. Someone's here to help us. Just hold on a little longer. Stay awake. Promise me.
Amidst the shattering of ice crystals, everything seems to freeze in time. The monster falls to the ground, and snow flies everywhere, obscuring all visibility. A white mist appears. A violent gust of wind howls and sends icy crystals toward the motionless woman. Still dazed from the recent brush with death, she stares ahead. From the blizzard, footsteps approach. Each step echoes and is like the ticking of a countdown.
Please, save my son. He hasn't turned into a monster yet. He won't become one of them.
The tall man blocks the car's headlights and casts a shadow over the mother and child before him. The woman shrinks back in fear, and the chocolate slips from the child's trembling hands. It falls onto the snow.
Saving him would be pointless.
How dare you?
Ignoring her anger, Zayne bends down to pick up the chocolate and holds it out to her. Ice crystals fall from his fingertips, landing on the chocolate's wrapper. They melt to wash away the blossoming bloodstains.
He's beyond saving.
No! He hasn't turned into a monster! He's still alive!
Heart-wrenching sobs slice the darkness as clouds once again obscure the moon. Zayne's silhouette quickly dissolves into the snowy night. And that, my voidlings, is the end of Chapter 2. All from Deepspace. No, I'm done! I'm done! No, you can't make me do it again! Ty! Welcome to the stream, Ty. Apparently you didn't miss me having to battle yet again. I'm not gonna make you do it 3 times. I'm changing the scene. I had lovely 3 stars. Okay. Once again, y'all, Nikki's revenge has been redeemed. Oh, yay. Not now, darling. We need. Nikki's revenge has already been redeemed, you traitorous children. Oh my god, hold on. Boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Not right now, Caleb, darling. Where is he? There he is. do 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 do. Do do. Now, why are you all redeeming Mickey's revenge? Why are you doing this to me? Oh, Lord. There we go. Let's set the appropriately thematically accurate. There's only 3 battles. Oh. Okay. Where's Dawnbreaker? Not that it matters which companion I use. I don't know how to use any of them, so it's gonna be fine, everybody. But thematically, let us pull Dawnbreaker. You all, I swear to God. All right, here we go. Once more into the breach, we will be battling. Lord help me.
We'll depart when you're ready. Here it comes. Watch out.
Here it comes. Watch out.
Victory is within reach.
I love
you aren't so bad yourself. I'll show
80.
you.
That was fast. It's your turn.
No problem. We crushed them.
Ha 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 ha! Boop. I forgot that these ones let me, I get to be level 80. This is the joy of having your stuff fully ranked and your friend having done the protocors, although all my protocors right now are actually
this might be a long night.
Meant for,
Here it comes. Watch out.
God of Annihilation.
Here it comes. Watch out.
Don't rush. Let's see what it's up to. It's over. Proceed with it's your turn.
No problem.
I love the bitch slap of that action, can I just say?
Well done. We finished it in one attempt.
And it wasn't messy.
Do 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 do. And the final battle of this chapter. Boop.
Concentrate.
Oh, it's the big one. You look angry.
Here it comes. Watch out.
It was just a scratch.
Struggling is futile. With our combined strength.
Here I go.
Victory is within reach. It is weak. Now's our... We finished it in one attempt.
And it wasn't messy.
I was about to pop the residence, but never mind. There, my children. I have battled. Oh my god. So, fun fact, since we just did battle, as a reminder, on the Love and Chickspace channel, Nikki has put together several battle guides for you if you are having any trouble with protocors. We've got an entire playlist for that. Also, if I remember off the top of my head, we have battle guides currently for Remind Me, Nikki. You've done one for Android Caleb. I know that. And I think you've done a Zayne one. I forget which companion was it. Was it Foreseer? We've got... Yes. So we have Android Caleb, Foreseer, and King of Dark Knight battle companion guides on the Love and Chickspace channel. And then, who's the next companion that you're working on, Nikki? Is it Sai? Or is it Rafayel? Ah, yes, the vote was cast, and the next requested companion was Sylus Silverwing Fiend. So we will have that battle companion guide coming to Love and Chickspace soon, brought to you by Nikki. Nikki, can you do me a solid and put that link in the YouTube chat as well? Just for ease. But yeah, so we have reached the end of chapter 2, which means next week we will be doing chapter 3, Cosmic Spec. We are fully into our lovely Zayne portion of the event. So I hope you're all excited to get into some Dawnbreaker and Zayne lore next week. What did we think about this chapter? Now that we've done both chapters with Sylus's arc complete, what are our thoughts? What are our feelings? This tells you how I roll, Nikki, because I genuinely thought you were going to do standard companions. I thought that was a given, that we were just doing the myths first and then the standard companions. Chapter 3 is your favorite, Luigi? I think the whole arc for Death and Rebirth is so good. Like, the writing in this game is so well done. And I'm sincerely enjoying replaying the main story with all of you, because I've done the whole main story. I'm completely caught up. But it's been great going back, because there are things that I have forgotten about because other things have took up my attention. So I'm really glad that I made the decision to go back through and do the whole main storyline with you. And I'm really excited because once we complete Death and Rebirth and to our yesteryear, I'm gonna pivot to our memories, to the 5-star memories. And I'm probably going to start with the myths first. So I may put up a poll at some point to ask which companion myth you would like to start with first. I'm going to trade off on them, so we'll do, you know, we're not going to do all myths in one go, in terms of like we're going to go do Rafayel and do all his myths. We're gonna go like one Rafayel, one Sylus, one Zayne, one Caleb, one Xavier, and kind of switch it off so that we can roll through. And then from the myths, we'll go into their regular memories. Like, I want to do all the story stuff with you. So myths, Memoria, the tender moments, the world underneath. Yes, Carter has arrived, Nikki. Carter is the game. Carter is coming into play now. He's back. We have our Fountain of Otome. So we are I know we hate Carter so much. We are not a fan of Carter. But yes, there is so much story to go over, so much lore and things to talk with all of you about. So I am really excited to experience all of that with you. I know some of you have completed the full story. Some of you are following along with me and have not made it to the end of the main story and are experiencing this as a first time. And I love that for you guys. And as always, if you guys have questions or things, absolutely put them in the chat. I love hearing your theories as well. Speaking of which, if you have not joined our Discord, we have a lovely Discord. It's very wholesome. We have one rule: don't be a dick. So we try to make that space as welcoming as possible for everybody. We have a ton of different channels. We've got theory crafting channels. We've got channels devoted to each love interest, life, pets, cooking. It's a bit of a blast. It's a respite for everybody in this wild internet and sometimes crazy fandom. So if you're looking for a place to hang out, I mean, simping can be wholesome, Ms. What I'm saying is we don't do a lot of drama. Nikki and I are too old for drama. We're not here for it. But yes, there is still simping and chaos, but we're a lovely group of people. So if you have not joined the Discord, I highly recommend it. We have a lot of fun there. It's actually fairly active. We share battle strategies. We do a lot. And you can ask Nikki and I pretty much anything, especially if you've got battle questions. If you need any help whatsoever, Nikki's really amazing at battle and understanding mechanics and protocors and things. So if you still have questions after watching our battle videos, you are absolutely welcome to ask them in the Discord or just leave them on the videos. We try to respond to everybody. I also want to take this moment to shout out to the vast number of new subscribers that we have received. It's a little mind-blowing, honestly. Nikki and I are just like, I don't know what to do. We're currently sitting at 425 subscribers, so thanks to all of you for taking a chance on this random podcast, and two best friends who really should not have been given a mic at any point in their lives, but like this game a lot and are able to share our geekiness with you. So yes, thank you. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for the follows on Twitch and the subscriptions on Twitch. Thanks for the comments, the lurking, and just making this a really great experience for all of us. And for Nikki and I. We enjoy sharing our mutual obsession with you. Which, speaking of which, there will be a new podcast episode dropping this Thursday. Nikki and I will be recording that later this evening. Do I have any idea what it's about? No. Nikki has the agenda. I just show up and start having unhinged takes. That's the secret to the podcast, y'all. We do also still have a few clips and shorts that will be coming out on YouTube, so keep an eye out for that. Trying to think. Nikki, yes, I see you. What? Why are you shouting my name? Oh God, you clipped things. You clipped things. Apparently there will be clips from this stream on the channel as well. Lord save me. But there should also be clips from Nikki's stream as well on the Love and Chick Space channel. So yeah, fun times, no alcohol required. I clipped your dirty Dr. Seuss poem and I have zero regrets. It was my duty as your best friend to make sure that was absolutely immortalized on the internet for the rest of eternity. May it wander in dark space. So yes. Yes, so for this week, Nikki will be having her cozy stream tomorrow as a reminder for everybody. It'll be at 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern. So come hang out for crane games and kitty cards and battle advice. And occasionally a myth or something. And then, of course, for those of you who like to join me for my gaming stuff, Thursday we'll be back at at 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern for Slay the Princess. Saturday will be 8 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern for Resident Evil Requiem. We are going back to Raccoon City, everybody. I finally got away from Shadow Mommy. She is dead. Thank God. Scared the crap out of me the whole way through. And then if RPGs are more your scene and not so much the horror, I totally get it. I'm a horror newbie myself. I am currently playing through Dishonored on Mondays at 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern. Elsewise, I will see you back here next week, everybody, for Cosmic Spec, Dawnbreaker, a whole lot of lore, and as always, because it is our favorite doctor, a shit ton of angst. So have tissues, everybody. Zayne always makes me cry, and he's gonna make me cry again. It's just the way that Zayne works, and we love him. Oh my gosh. So yes, thank you always to my chatters, my lurkers, to those of you who redeemed Nikki's revenge. I saw you. I know who you are. And I will see you in the void. Until then, this is Mama Void signing off. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.